And we are live. Hey guys, Star Wars Fan 3, and today I'm gonna do something different. Remember that one podcast where I promised I'd start doing album reviews, and like they're gonna be like track by track, um, live, and just kind of as in depth as possible. This is where we're beginning. Hello guys, my name is Star Wars Fan 3, and today I'm going to be talking about um Well, actually, let's get into like an introduction of everything. I'm going to like talk about like every album Eminem has ever recorded, and like what I'm gonna be counting as Eminem albums. I'm about to list off right now. Infinite, which is what we'll be talking about today. Slim Shady EP, Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, Devil Tonight by D12, The Eminem Show, the 8 Mile soundtrack, more music from 8 Mile, Straight from the Lab, Encore, D12 World, Curtain Call, The Re-Up, Relapse, Relapse Refill, Recovery, Bad Meets Evil's Hell of a Sequel, The Marshall Mathers LP2, Shady XV, The Southpaw Soundtrack, and Revival. And yeah, and so obviously today I'm going to be starting off with the first studio album, Infinite, and like if you couldn't tell, I'm counting off like collaboration albums, studio albums, EPs, mixtapes, and um, compilations. I think that's pretty much all I included. And yeah, today I am starting with Infinite. And if you've never heard of Infinite, I don't blame you because it's not on iTunes. The way I listened to it was like I listened to the songs on YouTube because they're up on YouTube. The title track of the song Infinite is on iTunes, but I think they should like upload all 11 songs to like iTunes and Spotify and everything else. Um, but all that out of the way, let's get talking. So yeah, the first track of the movie, the first track of the album. Sorry, the first track of the album is of course the title track, Infinite. Um, and this track is available on iTunes, and I really love the song. It has a catchy catchy beat, catchy lyrics. It's an overall catchy song with the three verses Eminem does. And also the hook. And something that is really cool that I really liked. Eminem did actually loop the hook, kind of like it both begins and ends with the words "I'm infinite," and I actually really do like how he did that. So someone could probably make a 10-hour loop of the infinite hook. And yeah, I really did love the song. All right, next up, We Go Interlude. We Go Interlude is a like I guess parody of radio station. It's kind of a skit, but it's more like an intro to It's Okay. It's basically just Proof introducing the song, rest in peace, Proof, on a radio station called WeGo. And I'd call it more It's Okay intro, or at least WeGo It's Okay intro, or something like that. But interlude's fine. Doesn't really bother me because I still enjoyed listening to WeGo. And speaking of It's Okay, that is the next song. And I honestly thought it was a really catchy song too. The verses that Eminem does, as well as Eye-Kyu's hook. Eye-Kyu did do a really good job hooking on this song. I really liked him on this song. And one thing I did notice, there is a line in the song called "I'm protecting my daughter and spouse from the slaughtering house." I think this could possibly be like where Slaughterhouse got its name. I mean, if it's not, then I wouldn't be surprised because not a lot of people know this album as it is. But still, if it was, that would actually be really cool, hinting at Slaughterhouse. And Slaughterhouse did recently break up, and that is really sad. All right, next track is Tonight. And I also thought the lyrics were clever as well. That yeah, I thought that was pretty dope. And I think it's wait no, this song actually did get good reviews on the top10s.com. And honestly, rightfully so, cause it's just really good song lyrically, and the beat is also really good. And it's definitely a song that if I like was able to, I'd come back to it a lot. But unfortunately, since it's not on Spotify, if I complain about this too much, I am sorry. I just think that they really should add it. All right, next one. It's 313 featuring Eye-Kyu again. The hook's not that good. I mean, it's not really bad or anything, but it's just decent, I guess. And Eye-Kyu, like the way his hook on "It's Okay," that was great. Um, his verse on this, it was okay, I guess. And Eminem's verse, it actually did have a good flow because Eminem is known for like his really good like flow and stuff. Lyrically, not that good. Um, I wish it was because like I know Eminem is a really good lyrical artist. With like ways he like censored words. For example, like in songs such as "White America," where he censored the word flag, and also he also censored in the song "Criminal" the N word, and also a bunch of other lyrical skills that he does, like metaphors and like comparisons, similes, stuff like that. And yeah, and this song not that good lyrically. Um, yeah. Next song, Maxine, which is I'm pretty sure about like a girl like that, like I guess maybe a slut, I guess you could say. Like and apparently, like we learned that she is age or something like that. Eminem good. To me, Connor, this is verse catchy as all hell. I think that he did a good job with the verse. And as for three, I didn't really like that verse. Um, his verse was not good at all. But don't worry, Shady, well, Eminem, Shady wasn't born yet, and Con Artist, they did a really good job with the song, and the intro and outro skits were also not bad either. Next we got not good, and also the ending I felt was a bit abrupt. Like, it does have like an outro, I guess, but still the ending does feel like a bit abrupt. Next up, we got the song Never Too Far, and I really like Never Too Far. I think it's and I honestly don't get it. Eminem the noun in between verses and stuff like that. The song is just an overall catchy song, and I honestly really don't get why people don't like the song. Yet people would rank songs such as 313 and Open Mic over it, because this song is in my top five. Um, so yeah, Never Too Far is a the Searchin, and I don't feel like Searchin. The hook was good. Eminem's verse was catchy, and Porter's verse was also great. And one thing that I did notice is that this is actually Eminem's most appropriate song. It's one of his only three songs that doesn't have any swears in it. This, 97, Bonnie and Clyde, and We Made You. We Made You has some pretty suggestive themes, and Bonnie and Clyde is violent as hell. But this is not either of those. And yeah, it's kid friendly Eminem song. Oh, and this doesn't include like interlude skits, stuff like that, because Wego doesn't have any swears. But that's my second song. Um, and then next up, Backstabber. And this song actually did have some really good verses. Like I really like the lyrical context and like also the oh crap, I just killed more than 1.5 of the population. Um, oh my, like good flow and like I already said lyrically, and still some overall really good verses. The only problem I have though is the hook is hard to understand, Like it's not like they're mumbling or anything, but but it's like kind of like I think it's the way that the sound was mixed or something. Like I know like he didn't have the equipment that he did before getting meeting Dr. Dre, but still, I just the hook I just it's hard to hear. Like I was like looking at it on Genius Lyrics, so I could like I know what they were saying, but still, if I wasn't, then I'd be out of luck probably. Final song, Jealousy Wolves 2. And I have to admit, the verses were really great, as well as the beat. And yeah, Jealousy Wolves 2 was honestly a really good song. And I do have one big problem with it, though. Well, it wasn't, it's more of a nitpick, because they did have a missed opportunity, because the album's called Infinite. The song Infinite has a loop hook. So what they should have done with this song is ended it the way that Infinite, the song, well, yeah, the song started. So you could like just listen to the album, like I guess make a 10-hour loop of that album, which would be like about 20 times a bit less than that, because the album's about 36 minutes long, something like that. And yeah, but other than that, it's a great song. Now overall, from what I've heard of Eminem, it's not his best, but this was before like meeting Dr. Ray and stuff like that. But it's definitely still a really good album that I still think should be released to iTunes, Spotify, and stuff like that. And I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Now, something I'm going to be doing with these is a top 5 songs of the album, of what my top 5 songs of the album are. Number 1, Infinite. I already explained how it's just a catchy as hell song and it's a classic. Number 2, Never Too Far. Don't get the hate, the skits were great, and the song was just overall catchy. Number 4, Searchin. I really thought both Eminem and Mr. Porter have great verses. And number 5, Tonight, because of how like clever and dope it is. So yeah, thank you all for well, nobody came onto the stream, but whatever. Thank you all for watching my review of the album Infinite by Eminem. And one more thing, burn in hell streaming services for not releasing this album and just releasing Infinite, which don't mind you, is the best song off the album. But I think they should also release the other 10 songs because most of them are really good, or at least have good aspects of them. This is Star Wars Fan of 3 signing off. See you all next time.